Are you guys struggling to raise your KD in Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer? Well, I got 10 tips for you guys to help you do just that within the game. Now, I have to say, this is probably one of the harder multiplayer experiences I've played in a long time. And Modern Warfare 2019 was pretty hard. This game is a lot harder, but don't worry, man. We're going to share those 10 tips with you guys. Do these things, and you will definitely start raising your KD and dying a lot less within the game. Now, before we get into the video, guys, if you could drop a like, that would be amazing. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe with those notifications turned on as well, and let me know down in the comments below, what is your KD currently in COD Vanguard? Mine's not that great. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I'm at like a 1.5 or something. Like it's not that great. I'm not happy with it. I definitely want to get it up, but I did have a very low KD when first starting this game, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I did in order to change that, and hopefully you guys can do the same. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? My name is Nick, and like I said, man, today we're going to be talking about 10 things to get better that you guys got to change to do better in COD Vanguard. And one of those things is actually going to be in the settings, and actually the first two are probably going to be in the settings, and that is to literally change your sensitivity. The time to kill in this game is absolutely insane. You die really, really fast, so you want to make sure that you raise your sensitivity so that you could turn on people fast and not lose gunfights from people camping literally everywhere. These maps are crazy, man. Anyone could be anywhere at any time. There's insane head glitches. There's second story buildings that you don't even know about. People are just literally everywhere, so you want to make sure that you could turn around really, really fast. If you run beside someone and you guys are at like barrel stuffing distance, you want to make sure you could turn before he can. You want to make sure that you do all that. So what I suggest is playing at like an 8 or 9 sensitivity. I don't recommend playing at a 3 or 4 because then it's just way too low and there's not much you could do. If you suck at a high sensitivity while you're ADSing, you could always lower that. So make sure that you guys put it at like an 8 or 9, maybe a 10. Just have fun with it and just feel which sensitivity works out best for you. Now, another one before we get into the actual game settings we'll talk about, or the gameplay, we'll talk about one more game setting, and that is to literally flip your triggers. And this works more if you're on PlayStation rather than Xbox. If you're the type of person who's shooting with L2 and R1 on PlayStation, please flip those. It feels so much more natural, but not only that, it also helps you guys shoot milliseconds quicker because the buttons don't have to be pressed as much in order to start shooting in the game. So it's really good. Now, it is paired with the super fast TTK, and when you have a super fast TTK, shooting milliseconds quicker is super important, so you guys want to make sure that you go ahead and do that. Trust me, do it and you're going to be proud. You're going to see it's going to make a change. And the last thing I want you guys to do, this is kind of like a bonus tip, turn off controller vibration. Seriously, you don't need it. Controller vibration in first-person shooter games, in FPS games, it's not worth having on. Your thumb vibrates, everything, and it vibrates. Just even micro vibrations will shoot off your accuracy, and the aim assist in this game is super weak. So, and make sure you set that to linear, by the way. Your aim assist is super weak in this game. You want to make sure that you have the best accuracy possible. All right, now let's get into the actual game, what you guys could do to change while you're actually playing the game, and get out of the settings for a second here. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're using the right guns on the right maps. There's a lot of maps in this game that are just gigantic, and SMGs, especially paired with weapon bloom, which this game has for some reason, it doesn't work. You can't actually use the MP40 on these super large maps because you're gonna get shredded by the STG from the automaton. All those kind of guns are just gonna shred you, so make sure you guys are using the right maps. If you're playing large maps, use assault rifles, LMGs, snipers. If you're playing smaller maps, use shotguns. There's a broken shotgun in this game. I'm not gonna tell you guys. If you know what it is, you know what it is, and you're in the know, but if you don't know what it is, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to die to it. But yeah, you could use that. You could use SMGs. You can use a bunch of stuff for close range as well and do really good. Now, one thing I really want to say, and this is another tip here, and I really want to make this one clear, stay the hell away from the middle of the map. This is somewhere you do not want to be. You do not want to be seen. You do not want to be caught. It's literally a death trap if you go to the middle of the map. Literally, I'm telling you, guys, there's 500 lanes on these maps, and all of those 500 lanes, for some reason, lead to the middle of the map. It's crazy. Okay, it's not actually 500, but you guys know where I'm going here. Please don't go to the middle of the map. Instead, stick to the outskirts, you know, the side of the maps and all that kind of stuff, and try to flank from there. Unless you're playing Blitz. If you're playing Blitz, you're not even going to leave your spawn. It's just, you're going to die. Someone's going to be behind you every 2 seconds. You're going to kill someone. You're going to look in one direction. No one's there. You're going to turn around. Someone is magically where you just looked, and he's going to drop you. Don't play Blitz, man. Blitz, it's crazy. If you want to drop your KD, play Blitz. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to raise your KD, play other games. Just don't play Blitz. Now, another tip I want to go and Like, really, guys, don't think that this COD's made for rushing. It's not. Unfortunately, it's just not worth rushing in this game. Now, I'm the type, I love to rush. I love to just run around like a headless chicken, but you can't do it in this game. Like, don't run around like a headless chicken. That's all I can say. And I know it's hard to play slow. Trust me, I know it's hard, but don't sprint around corners. Don't run out in the open. Instead of running out in the open, stay close to like a wall or a mountain that's on your side or something like that. Just don't let the enemies see you. Don't let them come to you. Don't let them shoot you while you're out in the open. Don't get caught. It's not worth it. Anyways, man, biggest tip I could say, and this one kind of goes for myself as well, because I myself am a huge I'm guilty, okay? I do this all the time, all right? That's all I can say. Do not seek revenge. It's not worth it, man. Let's say a dude kills you. He's camping in some random area on the map. He shoots you. You die. You go back to kill him. He's still camping in a weird area. You can't shoot him because of where he is. He shoots you. You die. Just don't go back there. You're gonna go back. You're gonna die. You're gonna go back. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna die. It's just not worth it. You're not gonna be thinking straight. You're gonna get angry. All you're gonna be doing is trying to seek revenge. Don't do it, man. It's not worth it. And at the end of the day, I mean, if you just ignore this guy, you'll eventually kill him at some point in the game. He's not going to be camping in that same spot forever, and if he is, just go back to the last tip that I said and flank around from the other side of the map and get him while he's not even looking in your direction. Seeking revenge, horrible. I do it myself. I'm guilty. And yeah, let's move on to another tip, and that is to not stay in the same area for too long. And then when you overstay your welcome in an area, the enemies start to know that you're there. They all just know you're there. They're all going to be coming for you, and there's no shot in heck or hell or whatever you want to say that you're gonna make it out of that. If 5 enemies rush you, you're dead. Like, that's how it is. It's so hard to get just double kills in this game while both enemies are looking at you, because the time to kill is so damn fast. So trust me, man, don't overstay your welcome in an area. Now, if you're also, this goes on to another tip, if you're missing your shots and the person's far away enough where you could actually run away, run away. If you're missing your shots, you're not gonna actually magically shoot him and he's gonna die. He's going to kill you. This guy's going to react. He's going to get you, and if his accuracy is better than yours in that very moment, you're dead. So instead, if you're missing your shots, you're not getting the kill, you're wasting a whole mag, just run in the opposite direction, get out of there, get to the closest cover, and just get out. You can re-engage afterwards once you're actually ready to get back in the gunfight and stuff, but just don't stay in a gunfight if you're missing all your shots and the dude's actually hitting you. Moving on to another tip. Here's probably one of the most important tips I could tell you guys, and that's not to rage. Really, I know this sounds like a weird tip, but seriously, have you ever noticed that when you begin to get angry, you die a lot more? It's a thing. It's because you're not thinking straight. You're just hating on everything. Someone kills you, you just hate him. You start seeking revenge, like I just said. Stop raging, man. Just play calm. If you die, it doesn't matter. You respawn anyways, dude. It's multiplayer. You're gonna come back, and then you could just play normally, play calm, and do what you gotta do. All right, man. We have 3 tips left. One of them is kind of like a tip that I already gave you guys, but it's really important as well. But let's get on to it. So you want to use attachments that increase accuracy. Yes, there is attachments in this game that just increase accuracy, and for some reason, this FPS game has weapon bloom. I know it's weird. It's super weird, but the weapons have weapon bloom. So the more you increase the accuracy, the smaller the weapon bloom becomes. And if you have a gun that has a bunch of accuracy increasements on it, you're not gonna have much weapon bloom, meaning you're gonna be hitting every shot that you shoot at someone. And if you notice that you're shooting at people and shots aren't registering, that's because of the weapon bloom. You want to increase that accuracy for sure. All right, another tip before we get on to the last one, and that is kind of what I just told you guys. Move around the map a lot more. If you kill someone, you kill another guy, and then one other dude, that's 3 kills. Get out of that area. Those 3 guys are probably going to be trying to seek revenge. They're going to be trying to get back to you and stuff. So just move on to another area, kill a few more people, move on to another area again, and just never overstay your welcome. Now, I probably should have given you guys this last tip that I'm about to tell you at the beginning of the video, but for those of you guys who actually stayed with me to this point, I'll give you it. You guys are going to get this tip, and everyone else who left isn't getting it. But if you're still here, comment hashtag still here down in the comments below so I can know that you guys are still watching at this point. All right, so the one thing you want to do, and I've given this tip 100 times, it's a really important one, and that's just go into a private match, set it to headshots only, set it to, or turn off, I should say, your aim assist, put the minimap always on, and put the health to the highest. Put maximum bots, you can put them on recruit, it doesn't matter, put them on the easiest mode, and just go off, just shoot their heads like crazy. And once you start shooting the heads a lot, and you can't shoot bodies because it doesn't count, it's going to help you guys be a lot more accurate in the game itself. But anyways, man, that is it for the video. That's all I got for you guys today. If you if you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, comment your KD down in the comments below. I gotta raise mine for sure, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are around here with those notifications turned on. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.